Y'all, I ain't never expected this entire situation with Cassie and Diddy to go bye-bye that daggone quick. What's up, y'all? Your girl, City NDA. Yo, we back up in this motherfucker for another motherfucking video. How y'all living, fam? I hope you're having a great day, great night, great week. Whenever y'all are watching this shit up in through here. And as y'all can tell by the title, motherfuckers, y'all, the case between Cassie and Diddy is settled. Yeah. Y'all listen, 24 hours later, this entire shit between Cassie and Diddy goes bye-bye, okay? Because according to the New York Times, honey, Cassie settles lawsuit accusing Sean Combs of aura and A, okay? Y'all, check this out. Dig this right here. Sean Combs and the singer Cassie have reached a settlement just one day after she filed an explosive lawsuit accusing the hip-hop mogul of aura and numerous instances of physical A. The parties announced on Friday evening they had reached an agreement to resolve the case, though they disclosed no details about the terms of said settlement. I have decided, this is from Cassie, y'all, this is what she's come out with. This is her statement. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. Cassie, whose full name is Cassandra Ventura, said in a statement, I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. In a statement, Mr. Combs said, this is his statement, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. Y'all, listen. There's so much to talk about with this, y'all, okay? Because there are so many ways that you can look at how this situation went down. And we're gonna go through some of this shit, okay? So comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on when you found this shit out, okay? Because y'all, she done filed the lawsuit Thursday, and by Friday, they were settled. Now, did I feel like this was actually potentially gonna go to trial? Yeah, I actually did. I am shooketh that he has settled with her so quickly, especially because of the fact that they've already been negotiating a settlement, okay? Clearly, he's offered her some cash before, clearly not what she felt was enough for what she allegedly went through, okay? But they have already been in communication with each other. Their parties have been in communication allegedly with each other on a financial settlement to make this essentially, and not even to make it go away, because when the conversations were had, right, this hadn't come out to us yet. So this was something done privately between the two teams. But look, I guess Diddy didn't want to have to go through a trial because listen, okay, with all the evidence that she presented as far as the specifics that were named in that 35-page document for that lawsuit, y'all, okay, if they had truly gone to trial, y'all, there would have been so much that would have been revealed. Understand that the reality is, even though we can sit here and say, oh, Diddy, he made this shit go away real quick, fast, and in a hurry, and we can move on, and he can move on with his business, and she can move on with her life or whatever. If this had truly gone to trial, they would have had to go through legal discovery. Understand that once it goes to trial, y'all, all of these allegations have to be allegedly proven in some way, shape, or form. And I can almost 150% guarantee that the fact that she named these allegations, went into specifics, into these specific things that she went through allegedly with Diddy, that I can guarantee there's some form of evidence that she would have been able to provide for all of these allegations, or at least most of them, enough to either have him pay up and possibly face other legal charges that could potentially land his ass in jail. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, okay? One thing that kind of caught my eye with this entire situation is that she decided to sue for money as opposed to taking him to trial for other legal ramifications. One of the things that I will say, that when this came out that she was suing him for $30 million, right, that I really felt in my spirit, that I didn't have a chance to express to y'all in the other videos because there was so much to talk about, was the fact that she was suing him for money, right, and not taking his ass to court to put his ass in jail for what he did to her, allegedly. Because to be completely real, for what it is that he allegedly did to Cassie throughout their entire relationship, his ass needs to go to prison, okay? This is the type of shit that you take him all the way through the legal system for. Now, I know there are some legalities that allowed her to be able to take this to trial or to put this lawsuit out, okay? One of them being the New York Adult Survivors Act. And I'm gonna read to you exactly what that means, okay? So Cassie was able to bring this lawsuit under the New York Adult Survivors Act, which opened up a 1-year window for survivors of SV to sue their A's, no matter how long ago the A took place. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? So with that, okay, during the 1-year window, lawsuits have also been filed against former President Donald Trump, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and former Columbia University gynecologist Dr. Robert Haddon. The window to file new cases under the New York Adult Survivors Act will close on Thursday, November 23rd, which is also Thanksgiving. So, y'all see her timing. There's also word on the street that the reason she was able to come out with these alleged allegations, okay, is because of the fact that her NDA expired, okay? Because I did wonder about that too. Y'all, she literally put this lawsuit out, okay, after declining whatever he offered her, right before the Survivors Act expired. Now, I really want to know your thoughts on this entire situation because I've seen what people are saying out here now that this has come out, right? And there's a lot of mixed feedback, okay? Number one, people are saying, well, all she wanted was money and that was it. Clearly, she didn't give a damn about justice because she didn't even bother. She just went ahead and took whatever money he offered her and kept it moving. Others are saying that Diddy wanted this to go bye-bye, so he said, whatever you need to pay her, just pay her to shut the fuck up. Aubrey O'Day even had something to say when this shit came out, and here's what she said. So she says, money, and then she used the greater sign, accountability. Every time. Welcome to another chapter of The System is Well in Place. And then she put a broken heart. Obviously it's a typo, but I think it's basically stating like, bitch, I wish she didn't do it like this. He needs to be held accountable and this wasn't the way to do it. Honestly, there's a lot of ways that we can look at this, okay? And I'm gonna give y'all my impressions. I'm curious more than anything as to how much he had to pay up for, okay? Because the lawsuit was for 30 mil. Did he give her the straight up 30 mil or did he take it one step further and offer her more money? Did he just settle for the 30 mil? And y'all, I'm looking at this from a few different places, okay? Number one, from what her allegations state, he was a very, very dangerous man, okay? And the reality is she's now married. She's got 2 kids, 2 beautiful kids, okay? And she's living a completely different life, okay? But the reality is she has a lot more to lose now more than ever, okay? Because she now has kids. She has an entire family. She has a hubby, right? And so part of me feels as though that with her having more on the line, she just wanted this to go away because the reality is, as much as so many people rode for her, I know that she was getting backlash because of this as well. Also, there's the possibility that, you know, Diddy being the dangerous, allegedly dangerous man that he has seemed to be according to these allegations, that he could essentially try to retaliate and do other things that may be harmful to her family. So part of the reason why she settled could be very well because of the fact that she doesn't want to put her entire family in harm's way. Also, in going to trial, understand what this would have had her do as the alleged victim in this situation. She would have had to subject herself to public ridicule, to public scrutiny, even more, right? On top of that, she now has to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the things that are in this 35-page document are true in the form of evidence, in the form of probably witnesses, her having to possibly get cross-examined, having to relive and go through all that she went through allegedly all those years with Diddy, which can be a lot, you guys. It's not just about proving what he did, okay, allegedly to her. It's also what she would have had to go through as well. Here's the flip side of the coin when it comes to Diddy, okay? Listen, he done already had to cancel. I guess he had an event. He canceled that in the midst of all of this, okay? And quickly settled directly after that, right? And the reality is for Diddy, that motherfucker better have closed this shit out, because to be completely real, let this shit have gone to trial, y'all, okay? On his side of things, the evidence, y'all, okay? The things that would have come out if this went all the way to trial, the possibility that even more alleged victims can come out, okay, because of this being on trial. Look at Bill Cosby, y'all. Look at all the other instances where this has happened, where once somebody is able to find their voice, okay, and do what they do to take whoever to trial, to make someone pay for what it is that they allegedly did, it typically empowers others to come out. And y'all, that would have not only been a hot ass mess express for Diddy, okay, but his entire business, everything that he does, y'all. Was it in his best interest to settle this shit out? Hell yeah! From a business perspective, from a personal perspective, because the reality is, y'all, he had a lot to lose. Also, y'all, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, because he settled, I'm sorry. That looks guilty as fuck, okay? Because if you didn't do not damn one of the things that she has alleged, you ain't gonna pay up if you didn't do not damn bit of it, okay? Y'all, there are so many different ways you can really react to this, okay? Because I know we were all shooketh when we saw just how quickly it settled out, right? And that she took the money, and I guarantee you with her taking the money, okay, that there was an NDA she had to sign, so she has to now, from this point forward, not ever bring this up again. I guarantee you that was part of the deal, okay? But what I hope happens from this, okay, is that more victims, alleged victims, come forward. I really, really want him to see put to justice. I don't ever want to see a brother go down. Anybody go down, okay, from us, okay? But the reality is, to me, if this is what he was allegedly doing, okay, and there have been so many other rumors out there with other people who have also seemingly had the same interactions with him, okay, allegedly. I hope this empowers other alleged victims to come out. I hope that he gets taken down, because the things that just what she put in her lawsuit are absolutely horrible. Y'all, I am so interested to hear what y'all think about this. Because of this having been settled, what are your thoughts, right? When you heard this, what was your first impression? Do you feel like he's guilty because he's settled out of court? Okay, what are your thoughts on this entire situation? And then I have another question, y'all. Carisha, you okay, boo? Like, y'all know she's got a very interesting relationship with Diddy, okay? And it's been no secret by any of the people that have messed with Diddy in any capacity relationship-wise that the other party has not allegedly already been aware of the fact that he just does what he wants to do. And you already know, her situation is very much like that, okay? Where they just come together when they come together, okay? But she does her and he does him, and that's just that, right? When they're not together, okay? And I have to wonder if she has experienced any bit of what is being alleged in this now closed lawsuit. Anyway, you guys, let me know your thoughts down below, y'all. I am so curious to see what your impression was when this came out. Does this make him look guilty? How do you feel about Cassie taking the money instead of taking him all the way to trial to make him have to pay for what he did? And I don't mean pay for what he did in just the finances, okay? Like, I really, really would have loved to see, and not love because I want her to get dragged through this, but if what he did happened for real, if what she's alleging really for real happened, I really would have loved to have seen him come to justice, and that's just that, you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts on all of this down below. I'm really curious to see what your thoughts are. And y'all, we're just gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna see what happens if any other alleged victims come forward. I hope that this empowers others to do so as well, okay? And we're just gonna keep an eye on all of this stuff. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button down below. Hit the bell down below to be notified of new videos when we come up on here, okay? Subscribe if you haven't already. And y'all already know we're gonna be back with more, because child, it's been a week. Okay, it has been a week, y'all, okay? And a bitch is tired, okay? But you already know we're gonna stay on top of everything, all right? So, love y'all, holla at me down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.